Hello, Richmond County residents. Celeste Gotell coming to you from the Senior Center Without Walls for Richmond County. This is the calendar that we produce each week in partnership with Toledo Community Television to promote the various activities that go on throughout Richmond County of interest to older adults. We also have a version of this calendar which can be found on the Richmond County website under the resident section, under the section called Seniors Resources. So we have the calendar posted there for those of you that are on the internet, and we also post it weekly on our Facebook page. So this project is being funded by the Province of Nova Scotia, Department of Health and Long-Term Care, or Department of Seniors and Long-Term Care through a age-friendly community grant. So we're very grateful for that opportunity to be able to provide this among many other things for older adults in Richmond County. So we're now looking at the week of February 22nd. So beginning Saturday the 22nd, the last Saturday of every month at the Legion Branch 150 in Arishat from 2 to 4, there's a veterans social that takes place. That evening at the Brador Lakes Inn in St. Peter's at 6 p.m., if you're so inclined, there's an event called Girls with Guitars, and that's a bunch of women that are going to be performing a lot of music. So if you're interested, give them a call and find out more about that. On Saturday as well at the Acadiaville Community Center at 7:30 p.m. in West Arishat, there's an indoor washer toss. That's happening every Saturday evening. It used to be on Friday, but now it's on Saturday. So on to Sunday. So as you know, Sundays in Richmond County are known for their breakfasts, and various communities offer breakfasts throughout the county. This is the regular Sunday breakfast, the last Sunday of the month for the Loosedale Lions Club, and that's at 8 till 11 a.m. at the Loosedale Lions Community Center. The Riverdale Hall in Low River is also going to be having a breakfast at the hall that day from 9 to 12 noon. Now, they had originally planned it for last Sunday, but because of the weather, postponed it. So it's going to be this Sunday, the 23rd. Also on the 23rd at the Lordways Community Center, there's a cribbage tournament at 1 p.m. If you're interested in that, you can give them a call. The Bonnie Bray Seniors Club in St. Peter's will be having a tease and tune from 2 to 4 p.m., and that's $5. A lunch will be provided. And that evening, the New Horizons Club in Arishat will be having their regular Sunday evening cribbage at 7 p.m. On the 24th, which is the Monday, if you're interested, you can drop into Sonia's Pilates Wellness and Circle Chat, which is at the Royal Canadian Legion in Arishat, and that is from 9:30 to 11:30. So there's a little Pilates that goes on, and then you sit around and have a chat afterwards. Or if you're interested, you can go to the La Picasse, and they'll have their regular Monday afternoon beanbag games at 1 p.m. On to Tuesday, the 25th. So every Tuesday morning, the Jolly Club in Lordways has their sewing club, and they get together at 9 a.m. And there's also a soup and sandwich community social in Lordways at the community center from 11 to 1 p.m. This is being sponsored by the Lordways Men's Club. That afternoon at the Jolly Club, there will be a session on frauds and scams, and that will be taking place at 1:30 in the afternoon. A very popular topic, and it's being requested in many communities. It was originally scheduled for last week, but because of the weather, was rescheduled for Tuesday, the 25th. So that evening, for those of you that are card players, you can check out the 45 card game at the St. George's Channel at 7:30, St. George's Channel Hall at 7:30, or at 7:30 at the Acadiaville Community Center in West Arishat. Or there's a beanbag toss at the New Horizons Club in Arishat from 7 to 9 p.m. As you know, we have a number of coffee and conversations and get-togethers that take place in Richmond County beginning on Wednesday morning from 9 to 11:30 a.m. Coffee get-together at the Red Islands Fire Hall. Then there's a cafe conversation that happens at La Picasse from 9:30 to 11. All levels of French are welcome. It's an opportunity for drop-in and to practice your French. The St. George's Channel Hall has their regular Wednesday morning coffee from 10 to 12. And then Richmond Literacy is offering a program called Digital Wellness, and they'll be available from 1 to 3:15 p.m. at the Lordway Seniors Jolly Club every Wednesday afternoon if you want to get some support with your technology. On the 26th again, We Care Days in Louisdale, was sponsored by the Fleur de Lis Seniors Club in cooperation and a partnership with Senior Center Without Walls. It's going to be hosting a session called Continuing Care Case Management Pilot Project. So that's from 10 to 12 noon, and it's followed by lunch. And then the Fleur de Lis Club has their regular club meeting afterwards at 1 p.m. On Thursday, the 27th, Coffee and Conversation from 10 to 12 noon at the West Bay Center. And then chair yoga at La Picasse in Petit de Gras from 10 to 11. And then there's a digital wellness program being offered again at the municipal office in Ayrshire from 9 to 12 noon. So for those of you that are on the island and want some help with your technology, you can go to the municipal office from 9 to 12. And then the weekly Johnstown Sewing and Craft Club meets at 1 p.m. It's an informal group and you drop in, and it's at the District 10 Fire Hall in Red Islands. Every Thursday afternoon in St. Peter's at the Lions Hall from 1 to 4, there's an adult drop-in and you can take part in that. And every Thursday evening at the Discoos Civic Improvement Hall is a 45-card game. Friday concludes the week and concludes the end of the month because February only has 28 days. And that afternoon is the informal knitting and crocheting group that meets at the Petit de Gras Library from 2 to 4, come as you can kind of group. And that evening, there is a trivia night at the Rocky Bay Irish Club on Friday evening, and that begins at 7 p.m. So that's the week events. Happy to be able to provide this calendar for you, and there's lots to do. And my last kind of word is, given the weather we've been having, I always strongly recommend that you call in advance if you're wondering about the conditions of the parking lots or if the weather is iffy before you actually venture out. That's all for now, folks. Have a great day.